Hey guys, today we were talking about a big buzz food. It's turmeric and its active ingredient curcumin and migraines and headaches. So what's really important to understand is that turmeric is a root. It's a very common spice, especially in Asian foods and Asian cuisine, and its benefits are growing every day. They are amazing. The amount of benefit and beneficial effects it has on a number of different diseases is growing every day. The main sort of compound in it that has been found to be beneficial is curcumin, but there are a number of different beneficial compounds in it, and we're starting to find more every day as sort of medicine and science grows. So the reason that turmeric is kind of a big buzz in the migraine and headache community is because of its massive anti-inflammatory effect. It is actually sort of found to be a more powerful anti-inflammatory than ibuprofen and aspirin. And as we know, it comes with a lot less of the sort of side effects, and it doesn't kill thousands of people every year like ibuprofen and aspirin do. So some of the conditions that turmeric has been shown to be beneficial for clinically in studies are ulcerative colitis, skin health, lupus, Alzheimer's, metabolic syndrome, liver toxicity, depression. The list is huge. There are many, many more. It's been shown to be really, really helpful for. And so with migraines and headaches, some of the main sort of pieces that influence our migraines and headaches are oxidative stress, excitotoxicity, and glutamate. And turmeric has actually been clinically shown to help with all of these conditions. It helps with oxidative stress, it helps with inflammation, it helps with excitotoxicity, which is the death of brain cells, preventing their death. It helps with glutamate, which is a neurotransmitter in the brain. And if we have too much of it, we can actually experience excitotoxicity, and glutamate has actually been blamed on the sort of triggering of migraines because of a lack of glutamate transporters and glutamate scavengers, but with glutamate levels that are too high. It's one of the reasons that menstrual migraines happen. It's one of the reasons that MSG is one of the big migraine triggers, because it is glutamate. See the glutamate video. But we also want to be careful because turmeric is so powerful. It's also been shown to release nitric oxide, which may actually trigger some people with migraines, especially people with low blood pressure. People who have a tough time regulating their blood pressure, especially the ones with low blood pressure, they might find that turmeric is a trigger. And of course, turmeric is a food, so if you have a sensitivity to it, it's going to be a problem for you. But other than that, it's amazing. And you just want to be careful because just like everything else, you got to make sure you talk to your doctor, you talk to a nutritionist, you get medical advice from your healthcare provider before you make any changes. And so, the most common ways that turmeric is sort of taken in is through a pill or the root. So a pill is usually like a powder or some kind of extract, or just a fresh root, or you're turning the powder into a food, or you're grinding down the root. So two really important principles to kind of make sure that if you're eating the root, the whole root of turmeric, to make sure that you're getting maximum absorption is first, healthy fat. It's fat soluble, so eating it with a healthy fat, make sure that it absorbs and it sort of gets into your body. And piperene. So piperene is actually a compound found in black pepper that sort of increases the potency of different drugs. One of them is turmeric and the curcumin in it. So piperene was actually found to increase the bioavailability of turmeric and curcumin by 2,000%. So that's why if you go looking on Amazon, you'll find some products, some turmeric products that have bioperine or piperene or some variation of it, because they're trying to improve the bioavailability, which is the body's ability to absorb that turmeric and utilize it within its cells. So, because there haven't been really solid studies done comparing turmeric or curcumin with migraines or headaches, it's really not there. We just have studies where turmeric has been shown to help with oxidative stress or excitotoxicity or glutamate, but the studies aren't there yet. We haven't sort of caught up clinically with applying turmeric in terms of migraines and headaches. But what some other studies with other health conditions have found to be sort of helpful doses or therapeutic doses for turmeric and curcumin are, so if you're doing the fresh root, 10 to about 60 grams of the fresh root is generally like what's kind of used clinically in studies for other diseases. And if you're using like a standardized turmeric root powder, or a supplement, then between 400 and 600 milligrams is kind of that area. And those are both 3 times a day. But again, everyone reacts very differently to all manner of drugs, especially many in the migraine and headache community. They're very sensitive. They're very sensitive to stimuli. They're very sensitive to drugs. So you always want to be careful. You always want to see what works for you. You always want to start with the sort of the minimum therapeutic dose, the absolute minimum you need to get a therapeutic effect. So let me know in the comments below, have you ever tried turmeric? Have you ever used it in any recipes? We have a post on turmeric, 3 turmeric curcumin recipes that I'll link to in the description, as well as an article on turmeric curcumin that will give you kind of more information on understanding turmeric, how to use it, as well as it'll give you simple recipes that you can just apply today to add turmeric into your foods, because it's a health food. People are using it as a supplement, as a sort of therapeutic drug, but at the very base, at the very foundation, it's been used as a health food for hundreds and thousands of years. So it's really helpful if we can just kind of add it into our daily lives. So let me know in the comments below, have you ever tried turmeric? Thanks. Hey, it's Mark from Migraine Professional. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe in the bottom left corner so that others can find this information as well. If you want to learn more about migraines than you've ever known before and how to deal with them, make sure to go to our website. Thanks.